running scandals. Bush. Number 3, Ahmed Chalabi-Gate. Sources in Baghdad tell NBC News, begins our story at msnbc.com, that as of this week, American military and civilian officials have cut off all contact with controversial Iraqi politician, Ahmed Chalabi. The reason, the sources say, is unauthorized contacts with Iran's government. This is the guy who made up reasons for the U.S. to go into Iraq, which Mr. Bush then presented as conclusive proof. And as recently as last September, General Petraeus escorted him on a trip to investigate Iraqi reconstruction project. Just now, Mr. Bush has decided the man's useless. Number 2, send him back gate. VoteVets.org releasing an email that shows a Veterans Affairs employee directing staffers to stop diagnosing soldiers and vets with PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, to instead suggest a diagnosis of adjustment disorder. Why? Well, you don't have to pay our heroes so much in compensation if they have adjustment disorder instead of post-traumatic stress disorder. Also, it's easier to send them back into the war. And number 1, war Profiteering-Gate. The House Oversight and Government Reform Committee issuing its staff report on the plunder of Iraq today. Actually, that's the plunder in Iraq because the money is coming out of your pocket. The Pentagon, it turns out, allows its contractors, like KBR, to negotiate their own insurance contracts. Those contracts are billed to you and me at cost plus, and the plus is about 3%, which goes to the contractor, KBR. KBR, the old Halliburton subsidiary, which can wind up making more on the insurance deal than its employees will get ever in insurance payments. The war profits in this one scam over the last 5 years, $600 million. Remember, the real reason the government wants to have a war in Iraq is to have a war in Iraq.